The photographs burned like acid in Maya's hands as she stared at her phone screen, each image a testament to the worst 3 weeks of her life. Her 10-month-old daughter Lily giggled innocently nearby, healthy and radiant, while Maya's mind transported her back to those horrific days when her baby lay fighting for every breath in a sterile hospital room. It had started when Lily was just 3 weeks old, a perfect, vulnerable newborn born at the cruelest possible time, right as flu and RSV season descended like a plague upon the world. Maya, 23 and navigating single motherhood with fierce determination, had done everything right. She'd been cautious, protective, vigilant, but RSV doesn't care about a mother's love or desperation. The decline was swift and merciless. Lily's healthy baby fat melted away as she lost 6 ounces, her beautiful tan complexion fading to a ghostly pallor that made Maya's heart stop every time she looked at her daughter. The worst part were Lily's eyes. Once bright and alert, now surrounded by puffy red bags that made her look ancient and weary, like a little old soul trapped in a dying body. Maya had documented everything with shaking hands, taking photographs that felt like capturing her own nightmare. Each picture showed her baby growing sicker, smaller, more fragile, until Lily looked like a porcelain doll that might shatter at the slightest touch. The oxygen monitors, the tiny tubes, the way Lily's chest worked so hard just to breathe, every detail etched itself permanently into Maya's trauma-scarred memory. Those hospital nights stretched endlessly, filled with the constant beeping of machines and Maya's whispered prayers to a universe that seemed determined to take away the only thing that mattered. She'd watch her daughter's oxygen levels plummet and wonder if this fragile little person would survive her first month of life. But Lily fought back. Slowly, agonizingly, she recovered. The color returned to her cheeks, the weight to her tiny frame, the light to her eyes. Maya documented this too. The miraculous return to health that felt like witnessing resurrection. Every photograph became evidence of her daughter's strength and Maya's deepest fears made manifest. When Lily was 3 months old, Maya's grandmother convinced her to move back home with her parents. It was practical advice. Single motherhood was exhausting, expensive, and isolating. Her parents adored Lily, especially Maya's father, who melted into a puddle of grandfatherly devotion every time the baby smiled at him. But as flu season approached again, Maya felt the familiar claws of terror digging into her chest. The memories of Lily's hospitalization haunted her dreams, and she became what some might call overprotective. Her daughter's pediatrician had been clear: no kissing during flu and RSV season. It seemed like such a simple request. Maya's parents got their shots without complaint, understanding the stakes. But her father struggled with the no-kissing rule like it was physical torture. The man who had raised Maya couldn't seem to resist pressing his lips to his granddaughter's forehead. Her cheeks, her tiny hands. Each kiss felt like a loaded gun pointed at Lily's future. "Dad, please don't kiss her," became Maya's constant refrain, a broken record of maternal anxiety that her father seemed unable to hear. Her mother would echo the reminder, but somehow the words never seemed to stick. It was like watching someone repeatedly touch a hot stove, knowing exactly what would happen next. The breaking point came on an ordinary Tuesday. Maya's father kissed Lily's forehead during their morning routine, received his usual gentle correction, then did it again 15 minutes later like the first conversation had never happened. The casual disregard for Lily's safety, the dismissal of Maya's trauma, the complete lack of respect for boundaries designed to protect a vulnerable baby, it all crystallized into a moment of desperate frustration. That night, after Lily was safely tucked into her crib, Maya made a decision that would either save her daughter or destroy her relationship with her father. She pulled out her phone, scrolling to those horrific photographs she'd taken in the hospital, the ones that showed Lily at her sickest, most vulnerable state. "Look at her," Maya said, her voice breaking as she showed her father the images. "Look at how sick she was. Her oxygen levels dropped to dangerous numbers. This is why I need you to stop kissing her." Maya expected understanding, maybe even an apology. Instead, her father erupted with anger that felt like a slap across her face. He accused her of doing too much, of being dramatic, of overreacting to normal parental concerns. The man who claimed to love Lily more than life itself couldn't see past his own desire for affection to recognize the medical reality staring him in the face. Maya stood there holding photographs of her daughter's near-death experience while her father dismissed her trauma as maternal hysteria. The same baby who had fought so hard to survive was being put at risk by the very person who should have been her protector. Have you ever had to show traumatic photos to make someone understand your child's medical needs? How do you handle family members who dismiss your parenting boundaries? Share your thoughts on protecting vulnerable children when others won't respect medical advice.